and welcome to another episode of the Work Friends podcast. I'm your host, as always, Tyler. This show is all about what my friends and family do for a living and really like their journeys about how they got there. So joining me today for the first time is the man with the best mustache around town, Michael. What's going on, Mike? How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing today?
Doing okay. I slept terribly last night. I got like 2 hours of sleep. If you can tell by the bags under my eyes, and
it happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes you, like we talked about before it started, you got to crack an energy drink at 6 o'clock.
That's exactly right.
Like sometimes you have to do it.
That's exactly right. It's 6:45 p.m. right now, and I'm drinking an energy drink. But
you're gonna get no judgment from me.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. But so as a fireman, I'm sure you're probably used to not getting a whole lot of sleep and having to wake up in the middle of the night and go out and
it has its nights, man. Yeah, and I'm sure we'll dive into that, but it definitely has its nights.
Absolutely. But let me flip my page here. Okay. So, again, this show is kind of all about you. I appreciate you listening to the show. You're
of course
a fan, I guess. I wouldn't call you a fan, but like you listen to the.
It's a good podcast, man, and I think it's a good concept listening to what everybody what everybody has done in their journeys and what they've gone through. I feel it's crazy though, because I listen to these podcasts and I'm like, Tyler wants to talk to me, because I feel like everybody's gone to like college and had that college experience. I did not go to college.
You did not go. Okay.
Did not go to college.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like half the people I talk to have gone to college and maybe like half have not. Mm-hmm. And I feel like both ways have just as interesting stories,
For sure.
So, and I feel like people who don't go to college, they want to hear like, well, if I don't do that, well, what else is out there for me? So
yeah,
I like hearing those stories.
Cool. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I guess so. I like to start kind of with the beginning and kind of go, like you said, through your whole journey. So, did you grow up around Richmond, or were you?
Yeah.
Did you have ties to Philly at all?
No ties to Philly.
Okay. Just a fan. I was
just a fan. I've been a fan ever since I was a little kid. The guy my mom was dating was really big into sports, and he was from Philly, so I kind of got into liking Philly sports teams.
Makes sense.
That way.
I like, unfortunately, I like the Commanders because
it happens.
My dad and granddad.
I mean, it happens.
Yep.
But yeah, I was born in Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
Grew up around the Chester area.
Okay. I gotcha. Okay. So pretty close to where I grew up. I grew up in like Midlothian area. So I think I guess that's like north of Lake Chester.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But yeah, similar area, similar background. Both, I think, kind of Chesterfield County schools, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I went to Thomasdale.
Did you? Okay, nice. I was going to ask. I thought for some reason you went to Byrd, but
don't disrespect me.
My bad. I'm sorry. My fault.
No,
I would never.
I went to Thomasdale.
Went to Dale. Okay, cool. So I like to figure out, what you were up to in high school. What kind of student were you? Did you make good grades?
Oh, absolutely not.
No?
No, I did not, man. I was average student at best. Okay. Like C's and D's, no lie. Maybe a couple B's thrown there. Like
C's get degrees, brother.
I was never I don't know, I was never into school or into learning. The only subject I really liked was social studies.
Okay, nice.
Which I always had a great grade in. I think it was either my senior year or my junior year. I ended up having like 2 social study classes.
Okay.
Like a Civil War class and then a regular social studies class or something like that.
Okay. Like government or something.
Yeah, something like that. Nice. From what I remember. So that was the only subject I was really good at and really enjoyed.
Did you like the history aspects of it, or like the politics, or?
No, I haven't really been too big into politics.
Yeah, thanks, I hate it.
But yeah, more history wise, I really enjoyed.
I love history. There's a cannonball right there from Jamestown. I think it's like 1602 or something.
That's super sick, and it's crazy because I think one of my most vivid and best field trips I had in elementary school was to Jamestown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I haven't been back. And I would love to go back. Yeah, but I love history in all types of fashion.
You know what, Jamestown? That actually we were talking earlier about. Well, and we'll get into this later in the show too, but. We did a little Ghost Adventures type deal a long time ago.
I had fun
too. It was sweet. And something kind of happened to it. Do you remember the bridge?
Yeah, the bridge.
Yeah, we can get into that too. But if you wanted to bring that back up. But Jamestown would be sweet to go do that too.
Yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, I mean, never a great student in school.
Yeah.
And it sucks because I look back on it now and I'm like, man, I could have done a lot better. Like it was like. I mean, hindsight's 20/20, but it's just like that stuff was easy.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, I look at it now and I'm like, dude, I should have had A's and B's. B's at least.
100%. Like, come on. For me, I never did my homework. I feel like was part of the issue.
I've always been a terrible test taker too.
Yeah.
Like still to this day, I get test anxiety and it's not good.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I guess I'm a bad test taker too. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know.
Oh man, don't say that. Not
Wait a
true.
minute, hold on. I never did my
true.
homework. I'm bad at testing. No, I don't know. No, but yeah. So okay. So I was kind of similar to you in high school with C's get degrees, and nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
What did you favorite history or favorite subject was social studies / history? Did you have any part-time jobs or anything you were doing?
Yeah. So my freshman year, I tried out for the football team.
Okay.
I was big into sports growing up. I played baseball, played football, all the way up until high school. Made the team in high school. Probably shouldn't have. Wasn't all that good.
Okay.
But I made the team.
This was baseball or high school?
Football.
Football. Okay.
Didn't get a lot of playing time, and then I got my first job at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Nice.
I take that back. My first job was at McDonald's.
Okay. No kidding.
And I worked there for 3 days.
Nah,
I didn't go back.
Really?
Yeah, I did not go back.
What made you quit?
It's not the cleanest place. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And I hate saying that because I eat McDonald's still occasionally, but it's just they do some nasty things.
I'm sure.
And I know they're not the only ones, but I was young too, and I was like, I don't want to do all this work.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't blame you.
because I'm not gonna lie, man. Like from the time I clocked in, like I was busy.
Yeah.
All 8 hours, I was just like nonstop running. Yes, I was like, I was young. I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah. Were you working the register, or were you like in the back chopping
All.
up potato?
The only thing I didn't do was like prepare the food.
Oh, you did really?
No, so I would like work the drive-through. I would bag the food, take orders, drop the fries. The fries were the only thing that. I mean, that was easy though.
Gotcha.
So I did that for 3 days.
Nice.
Quit. And that was my freshman year, I think.
Okay.
Or sophomore year. It was one of those years.
Probably like when you first started driving, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So
pretty much. No, well, I had to get taken.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Okay. My first job, I had to get taken too. Jersey Mike's.
Oh,
Awesome.
nice.
Yeah.
Hell of a
I had to
place
get driven
work.
there. Yeah.
Um,
I think I got 3 paychecks, and then I bought. There used to be a bass guitar hanging up there. 3 paychecks, and I bought the guitar with that, and then I quit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Similar.
So left there and ended up going to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay.
Which I loved working at. I was just a host though, and worked the front. Took takeout orders, sat people at their seats. Never had any interest in being a waiter or waiting on people or anything like that.
This is while you were in high school, right?
Yeah, all while I was in high school.
The one in Colonial Heights?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first. Pretty much, I consider that my first job, just because my tenure at McDonald's was not long.
Sure.
But I loved working there, man. I loved the food. I love the environment. I love sports.
Yeah.
So I love being in that environment. I remember
the best place to work for a guy who likes sports.
Yeah, and dude, it was crazy because I have a vivid memory of when I was working there. It was when VCU went to the Final Four.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
This is probably
this is
nuts.
all. I mean, this is all the way in Colonial Heights.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about like the game wouldn't be till like 3:30, and as soon as we open up at 11, like it would be packed.
That's insane.
And it was just like it was just, I don't know how well you remember that or how often or if you follow that, but I feel like it was like really big for the school.
Yeah, definitely was.
And but it was just I mean, that environment, because I mean, outside of the Squirrels, we don't have any like sports team
really.
or anything like that. So just being in that environment was, I don't know, that was really cool. But that's a vivid memory that I have.
That's awesome.
Working
How long did you work at B-Dubs?
I want to say 4 years.
Okay, so this was during that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. I want to say from like 15, 16 to I was like 18.
Okay. Pretty
Yeah.
good run.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. And I loved when people would complain about their foods messed up, because they would bring it back and they would just throw it away and make them new food. And I was like, I'll take that buffalo
Get
ranch
to
wrap.
munch some
Yeah,
whatever the food was left over.
Yeah, I was like, I'll take that.
That is awesome. It seems to be the number one perk I hear from everyone who's been working in the field. Jersey Mike's was really the only food job I had, at which I did get a free sub every shift I worked.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
Did you get to pick the size?
I could No, I think it was regular.
Okay, because I would be like, I would have picked the giant and taken it home for the next day.
I would have to, but no, they're like, you can only have regular, and
It's
I
crazy.
had to make it myself too.
It's fun. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah,
that's a pretty cool job.
But yeah, that seems to be the number one perk I hear about people who have worked in like the restaurant industry for longer than a month or whatever I did.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the people that I worked with. I was young, and it was fun.
Probably a really fun environment to work in.
It was,
18-year-old.
Yeah,
but.
I enjoyed it.
That's awesome. So, okay. So you're working at B-Dubs while you're in high school. You're also on the football team, you said?
I was just on the football team my freshman year.
Just freshman year.
So at the time, I think I got the B-Dubs job when I was in like 10th grade.
Okay.
10th or 11th grade. I want to say maybe 11th. So I was not on the football team. I had thought about going out for it again. But again, like I said, I wasn't all that good, and then the thought of having a job and having money at 16 was awesome to me. So I was in a long-term relationship too, like my entire high school life.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah. So like having money and being in a relationship, like you were a king, right?
Yeah, I can take a lady out on a date. You can get free food,
And like I could always, if I wanted to run up to the store and buy something for myself, like I could.
That's always nice too.
Yeah. So
sports was you probably went to a couple sports games. You paid for, or whatever.
I did.
Some memorabilia.
Exactly. No, literally anything I could do. I mean, granted, you were still under the parents' house, so it's like, hey, can I go do this? Can I go do that? But having the freedom to be able to do that, and having the money, like I was just that meant more to me than playing sports. Now, again, hindsight's 2020. Like I wish I would have maybe stuck with it, because now you're older and like. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't know if you've played sports before. Or
I played lacrosse when I was in high
and
school.
I know you've been in a band too, and you just get that that camaraderie, and like it's just I don't know. You don't have that really when you're older. Like there's a lot of stuff you miss out on. I feel like. I mean, granted, I could go and do other stuff like play golf or. What do they have now? Pickleball.
Yeah, pickleball. Yeah,
do
that
something
seems
like
to be
that.
all the rage now.
Yeah, and I've thought about it, because it's like, man, I enjoy, like I'm competitive. I love being active. But yeah,
I mean, you don't have like the football community, like you don't have the teammates.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That you
and
that's
literally the best part.
Yeah,
especially when you're not good like me. So.
I'm sure, absolutely, I'm sure. I'm also terrible at sports. I was the goalie for a reason, just because I was slow and didn't have to move very much.
I wish I would have stuck with basketball. I was way better at basketball.
Were you really? I was dog shit at basketball also, but lacrosse goalie was actually really the only thing I was.
Lacrosse sounds fun to play.
It is fun to play. You get to like deck people and stuff, but okay, so let's see. We were talking about getting sidetracked, man.
I had Buffalo Wild Wings all the way up till I was 18, all the way through high school.
Oh, okay. And so when you graduated high school, what was your plan then? Do you think you were gonna work at Buffalo Wild Wings for?
No idea. So let's back up.
Okay.
Because
what do we got?
Because I forgot to say this. So senior year. Junior year going into senior year, I was a volunteer firefighter for Colonial Heights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, this story comes full circle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and I can't believe I forgot that, because it does come full circle.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm glad I thought about it.
Absolutely.
So I did that, and I got my firefighter certification. Basically, it was like on Wednesday nights for 6 months. I went to a class, and then you test out, and if you pass, you're quote unquote firefighter 1 certified. There's firefighter 1 and firefighter 2. I'll jump into that later. But
okay. So
I got my firefighter 1 certification, which basically meant that I'm certified to like fight fire.
Okay.
Like so I'm able to do that. I was like, man, I love that, and I love to pulling duty and being at the station with the guys, and that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. This was like 10th, 11th grade, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was while it was volunteer, so it was while I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings too.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So that was what I wanted to do.
Okay, so that was what was filling up a lot of your time too, is working at B-Dubs, volunteer in fire department, and then also high school.
Yeah,
so.
Didn't have a huge social life.
Okay.
In high school.
Yeah, and you said long-term relationship too, so that'll eat up a lot of your social time too.
Yeah, so that all three of those things was my social time.
It makes sense as to why you probably enjoyed working so much at B-Dubs, because you said you liked everybody you worked with.
Yeah.
And then volunteering at the fire department, you said that camaraderie and
for sure.
Runs with the guys and whatnot. So
and it kept me out of doing all that kept me out of trouble.
That's true too.
I don't want to say I was so my definition of getting in trouble in high school was being late to school or
okay.
being late to class and getting tardies. And if you get so many tardies, you get like in-school detention or after-school detention.
Okay.
That was how I got in trouble. It was never like doing some wild stuff.
Yeah, doing donuts at the parking lot or smoking crack in the back.
Yeah, that stuff sounds a lot cooler and better, but no, I was just late to class.
Yeah, okay, all right, fair enough. As they call me Turtle Tyler, like that's my nickname. Yeah, I mean that's one of my nicknames. I've been called way worse.
Dale was huge, and they gave me like 4 minutes to walk between classes, and it's just like,
damn,
good Lord. Okay.
Dale is a big school too. It's like I've
and it was
come up that back road and seen it, and like it's like 3 levels, right?
Yeah, and it was not 2.
2? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and it was overpacked like crazy. And I think my sophomore year they ended up taking over Chester Middle and building the 9th grade campus.
That's right. Yeah,
or making that the 9th grade campus.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
It was just I think that might be too. I've never been in there, but yeah, we were way overpacked.
That's wild.
Yeah,
I wonder if have they built a new like high school over there to like accommodate that, or just they stuck them in there?
No, they still stuck them in. They still stick them in there, and they still use the 9th grade campus too.
Wow, I had no idea. Okay, when did you graduate?
2012.
2012. Okay, so you're just a year ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, 2012.
Wow, so you graduated the same year as your wife?
Yes.
Yeah,
I did.
Nice.
I did.
Check that out.
Yep.
Did you all know each other back then or no?
We did not.
Dale and Matoak are pretty close.
Yeah, did not.
Okay.
We had those conversations all the time of like, we'll have like situations where we'll talk about stuff we did or places we would be. Because she always says she used to come to Buffalo Wild Wings in Clear Heights.
Oh, really?
Or I used to always go to Chick-fil-A. Because she used to work in Chick-fil-A in the mall.
In the mall, that's right. Yeah. I remember.
And I used to go there all the time, and she was like, "We probably saw each other."
That's
and
crazy.
It's like, but there's so many stories about, we probably saw each other. We probably interacted here because she hung out with a few people from Dale too. So, but I don't recall. Like, remember?
I mean, there's no way to know. Probably. Yeah. I mean, honestly, you probably did.
Exactly.
Who knows? But that's crazy. And I guess we should probably. That's kind of how I know you. Is you're married to a good friend of mine, Jacqueline. I've known her since high school, and good friend. So that's kind of how I know you. Senior year, okay. And that was kind of what you figured out. Like that was what.
That's what I wanted to do. I mean, it was in the family. Like my dad.
Really?
Yeah, my dad when he was in the rescue squad growing up for Petersburg.
Okay.
And then
I like the way you said that,
Petersburg, and then from like from 18 to 20ish, he was a Petersburg firefighter.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yep. And then once he turned 21. He unfortunately jumped ship to a police officer.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what he did the rest of his career. Then he retired, and then now he is the fire marshal for Clear Heights.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
So his story also comes pretty full circle.
It does. It does. Yeah.
Wild. Okay.
Yeah.
Just like your dad.
Yeah. So that's what he currently does. But that's kind of how I got into it because I grew up going to the fire station and being around that, and that was my plan and goal.
That makes total sense. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Is that kind of typical? Like, do a lot of your colleagues in the fire department, like, were all their dads firefighters?
Yeah. A lot of them are because you just grow up in that environment, and it's awesome.
Okay.
I think it's the greatest job in the world. We'll dive into it later, but
yeah, I'm excited to get into it.
But yeah, it's awesome.
Okay.
It's like the brotherhood is like no other. And then but yeah, I mean you're around it when you grow up and. I don't know. It's just you're a kid. You see a big red fire truck.
Yeah,
it's
makes
like,
total sense.
Yeah, it's like
and
what
you're around it all the time. Your dad's a firefighter. Like, yeah, I'm gonna want to be a firefighter.
Yeah, it's like what you want to do, but unfortunately, that didn't work out at that time.
At the time, okay.
So back then, nobody left the fire department. Like it was so hard to get a job compared to today.
This is back around senior year of high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like once I graduated, that's exactly what I went for. Started applying to jobs. Started as many as I could. I remember applying to Richmond. I applied to several different ones, made it far in the process, but never got hired.
And this is you had that certification too. You're a firefighter one, right? That's what it's called.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I had the certification, but it was so competitive. And so by like my 6th try, I remember I went and tested for Richmond, and the test site was Richmond Convention Center.
Oh, all right. Like where they have not comic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, that's pretty big to have a testing site for a firefighter job.
Nice.
I remember sitting down and opening test packet, and they were like, write your test packet number on the sheet. I had test packet 2,000.
There were that many people that were applying,
and I didn't know that. Like I didn't.
Oh my god!
And I didn't think anything of it. But I remember reading that, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just a number. But I remember walking back through the parking deck after taking the test. I see South Carolina plates, North Carolina plates, DC plates, and now everything's starting to click.
Yeah.
You know, when you're young, like I got very discouraged. Like after my 10th time applying and not getting anything, so I was like, honestly, like this probably isn't gonna work out. And in between that, I ended up leaving Buffalo Wild Wings and getting a job at Walmart.
Okay.
So I actually just got hired as a electronics associate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At Walmart. All right.
Yep.
Gotcha. So I wonder if it was because you were like applying to such a big city fire department. Does that make sense? Like Richmond City as opposed to.
Yeah, I would say that's one of the main reasons. But then again, like I applied to Petersburg and the Colonial Heights and other places too. Like I doubt that they were, they got as many applicants as Richmond got. But,
sure. Still
again,
encouraging to get a couple of those and.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, maybe this isn't for me.
Okay. So I guess maybe you didn't give up on it completely, but kind of stuffed it back in your mind. And
oh no, I gave it up completely.
you were like done. All right, fuck it.
That was probably over a 2-year span
That you were trying to get with.
Yeah, and I was during that 2-year span, I ended up going to Walmart.
Okay.
Started off as an electronics associate, and then I moved my way up into asset protection.
Okay, I can see how after a 2-year span, getting a bunch of no's would be. I can see how that would be discouraging.
Because then again, like I was saying, not a lot of people left the fire department, so there were not a lot of job openings.
Sure. Okay. So when you see one, you and 2,000 other people jump on it.
Yeah. Or
I got you.
Yeah, or however many, and then again, that's why I was like over that long of a time because they didn't open a lot like they do these days.
That checks out. Damn, that's tough. Okay, so during this time, you got your job at Walmart. Let's talk about that a little bit. So this is after high school, right?
Yep.
Okay. And had you moved out to your own place yet at this point? Or?
No, I think I was at home until I was 21.
Okay. So let's rewind back up to Walmart. So we graduated high school. I don't know why I can't talk. We graduated high school. You were trying to get a job at the fire department. You were striking out a couple times, getting discouraged.
Mm-hmm.
You got a job at Walmart as an electronics associate, you said?
Yep, just a regular associate.
Did you just apply and got the
and it was I was making minimum wage at Buffalo Wild Wings, and Walmart offered me like $2 more. So I was like, I'm gonna make the jump.
Okay, makes total sense.
Yeah.
What were the hours like?
They were all over the place. They were 8 hours. Okay. Well, 9, and you got an hour for lunch. Yeah, I mean, they were just all over the place. Some days it would be like 7 to 5. Other days like 1 to 11. It would just kind of be all over the place.
That's not too terrible. I mean,
no, it wasn't bad. Yeah. I missed out a lot of partying time with my friends.
Oh yeah,
around that age. But again, I was happy to have a job.
Sure.
And had that freedom to do what I want, and being able to. I mean, because back then, I don't know what I was making, but it felt like a lot.
Yeah.
So I was still living at home at that time. So
so you're banking it up.
My parents didn't make me pay anything. Yeah. So I was
that's awesome.
Banking it up. Yeah.
So you started as an electronics associate, and then you kind of worked your way up. Finally, at the end of your tenure there, it was your inventory control. You were in charge, like you were kind of a manager at some point, right? Or was that a different?
So it's crazy. So after being an electronics associate, they had this position called asset protection associate.
Okay.
Basically what you did was you just came in normal clothes and kept shoplifters.
Okay. Nice.
That's all you did.
That sounds kind of fun.
It was awesome.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah,
okay.
I enjoyed that a lot, and I did that for a couple years, maybe a year and a half.
So your job was you dressed up and you just wore clothes.
Sometimes I would just roll out of bed and wear what I was wearing in bed.
That's awesome.
Like sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
Okay.
Because your job was to blend in with the crowd.
Dream job so far, and at Walmart.
Yeah, and I was doing this position. I started off at the Hancock Village in Midlothian.
Okay.
Walmart, being the electronics associate.
That's where I bought that TV from. Fact.
That's a nice TV, man.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
And then this position, obviously, it paid more. It was in Colonial Heights.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did that in Colonial Heights, and boy, was it fun.
Was it really?
It was fun.
Wait, sorry, back up. So you were doing inventory protection at the Hancock Village, and then
no, I was doing electronics associate.
Okay, so that's how you got the promotion, kind of, with switching stores.
Yep, I saw that there was an opening for an asset protection associate, and I was like, "What's that?"
Yeah.
I was like, "That sounds fun."
I'm in.
Yeah, let me do that.
Now, I just remembered recently, I guess maybe a year or two ago, at y'all's baby shower, I feel like I remember you're overhearing you talking shop about like Walmart and all that. Were you doing it up like from that long of span of time? Okay, no. So there was in between something. Okay, I thought I was missing something.
Yeah, there's something in between.
There's something in between.
Again,
okay.
it's something that kind of comes full circle.
Okay.
And then that chapter closes in my life, and then
fire department.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nice. I'm doing that for a couple years at Walmart in Colonial Heights, and a management spot opens up.
Okay.
And I'm like, there's no way I'm 22 years old.
Is this management for the whole store?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was at the Ashland Walmart. And I was like, man, there's no way I'm going to get it. Yeah.
Ashland Walmart is money.
Yeah. I mean, and it was a huge pay grade.
For those of us that don't live around Richmond, Ashland, north of the river, is money.
And they just pay good too. And they were like, I think as an asset protection associate, I was getting paid like $15 an hour. And then this job promotion paid me like $39,000 a year.
Ooh, okay.
So that was a pretty big jump for me. I was like, and again, I'm still living at home. I was like, this is amazing.
That'd be so much money living at home.
Yeah.
No bills.
And I applied and I got that position. So I was an asset protection manager at Walmart in Ashland for about a year.
Okay. Wow.
As soon as I got that job, I got an apartment.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You're like,
I was like,
I'm out.
Absolutely.
See ya.
And I was 20, 21 at this age.
Yeah.
Or at this time.
Yep.
So I did that for a year. It's a lot of responsibility, and I was just not ready for it at 22.
Yeah.
So I left.
Okay.
And I went and did asset protection at Kroger.
Okay. So you kind of took a step back from the managerial role.
Yeah.
And then went to a different.
Yeah.
Okay, Kroger. That's
my interest was, again, I was interested going back to what I was doing at Walmart.
The managing.
Not managing.
So
once I got that promotion, I was like, this isn't for me. I wanted to step back down.
Okay.
They wouldn't let me.
They would not. I see. That was my next question. Was there not an option to do that?
Yeah, they wouldn't let me. So I was like, that's fine. I'll just leave.
Yeah.
Kroger had a position opening, and I applied there and got that job. And I was there for 11 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. You at Kroger for 11 years?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a run. Okay. So that's the one that I missed. How did I get back to, so you did go back to Walmart at one point?
After Kroger, I went back to Walmart.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. That's why I was like, I swore he didn't work at Walmart for like that gap of time that I was trying to figure out.
No, I did not. So my biggest gap was at Kroger. I was there for about 10 and a half years.
Okay.
We'll go with 10 and a half.
All right. So let's talk about Kroger. That's a big chunk of your life right there. So you were doing, I guess you got onboarded at Kroger. Or did I say that right?
Yeah.
Onboarded at Kroger. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded weird. As asset protection. So you were.
I was just an associate, but the way, like at Walmart, I was responsible for one store. Kroger, I was responsible. I think I had 5 stores in the Richmond area, and my job, like I had an asset protection manager as well, but he was considered the district asset protection manager.
So where you had like 5 stores, he probably had 50 stores.
Yeah, he had all the ones in Richmond, which is, I think at the time was 19.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so he had all 19 stores, and then there was 4 of us under him, and we each had like 5 stores each.
Gotcha. However that maths out.
Yeah, however that maths out. And we were responsible for catching shoplifters, but that kind of, like my first year there we like kind of faded away from doing that and started doing more like inventory type stuff and audits. Because the way that they saw it was, yes, people are stealing a crap ton, but we're losing a lot more money with not doing correct processes, not billing correctly. We're losing a lot more money doing that. So let's
stock levels.
Yeah. So let's dive into that and do that. And they were really big in the internal theft.
Ah, really? Okay.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got sent to this place. I think it was in Roanoke, but it's called Wicklander. Basically, what that is, it's like 2-day class of interrogation. So and like how to interrogate people.
Jeez, yeah.
Like FBI agents, they take the class. So like so basically for the internal theft, once you have, so like for example, I want to see if I can explain this correctly or the best way possible for people to understand. So let's just say the Chester Kroger comes up, one register comes up $100 short.
Okay.
My job is to go in there, watch the camera, look at the paperwork to see what happened. Did somebody accidentally give money back to a customer that they weren't supposed to? Did they pocket the money? And a lot of times it was the second. So once I have all that information, I have that all burned to a CD. My job was to call them into the office and basically just interrogate, talk to them. Basically, my job was for them to admit what they did.
Okay. All right.
And that's what the Wicklander class taught you.
Okay.
So I did that plus the audit portion of the stores for 10 and a half years.
Wow. So what happens so I actually have talked to another asset protection, someone who worked in asset protection for a little bit, not nearly as long as you.
Yeah.
I think it was like, I don't know, not 11 years. So what happens when, like say you can't get someone to admit that they sold something, or do they just flat out refuse?
So in the beginning, like I would if I would like to bring them in the office, like I would do everything I can to get them to admit. But like after my third year, like I was just kind of over it. Like it was still fun, but like I wasn't gonna sit there and play with you. Like so I would sit there and I
lost all the zeal.
Yeah, I would like be nice and ask them questions, and like if it's plain in sight that you just stole like $500 and you like just pocketed it and you're just straight up telling me you didn't do it and I just watched you do it on camera, I literally tell them you can either be honest with me or you can be honest with the police. Like I'm not like I didn't play around with that after a while.
I mean, I guess you could just go to the police too. You have video evidence.
And I got all, I mean,
you only need an admission up to a certain point, I assume.
Yeah, I mean the admission is nice for a couple reasons. One, usually, if they admit it and they're cooperative, you would offer them to resign on their own or other actions, we'll say. And the good thing with that is if you resign on your own, like for example, if another company calls you because this person wants to get hired.
Sounds like if you resign on your own, you don't make them play Russian roulette.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And like if you go get a job tomorrow, like if somebody steals $20, like Kroger's usually not going to prosecute that, or companies in general are usually not going to prosecute on that. So if you're cooperative and you admit to it and you resign on your own and you go get a job tomorrow at like Starbucks, if Starbucks calls and asks for a recommendation or why you left, we're only obligated to say you left on your own terms. They resigned.
I see. Okay.
You don't resign, this person was terminated.
Yeah. That's a big difference.
So that's a big difference. I don't know if that plays out still the same with Kroger or asset protection. There's like so many things have changed so much over the years with like, I know when I first started out, like I know Home Depot, they would like body slam people. Like they were able to put their hands on people. I never would. One, because I just don't want to touch people.
People are nuts.
And then two, like it's not, you stealing a TV is not worth me putting my hands on you or like putting my life in danger.
Absolutely not. And at Kroger, I'm not getting stabbed over bread or whatever.
Bread, yeah. And then like these fancier Krogers, man, when they start selling a bunch of stuff, like and like there's, I mean, it's so big. And like I never knew until I got to Kroger. Like Kroger has their own organized retail crime team.
What?
Because like people would come in and steal like baskets full of detergent and laundry and like detergent and formula and resell that online.
So they're breaking up like theft rings almost. Like the people like do people, have you ever caught like people get hired specifically to go in and steal and then have you really have? That's wild. How I mean, so how many of those theft rings did you encounter when you were
I don't know, a couple. I mean usually that gets handed off to the ORC team. But like if I was, I don't know, that's something I was always interested in, being part of that team, but it never presented itself. But but yeah, I mean it's just wild because like when I left Walmart and went to Kroger, I was like, I'm probably not going to get a lot of theft here. I mean, it's Kroger, it's a grocery store.
That's what I was thinking.
Not true. I had way more theft there.
More than at Walmart.
Yes, by far.
Really?
Yes, especially internally.
I was going to ask if it was like
by
mostly
far.
Employees. Okay.
Oh yeah,
no,
by far. And then like people are just so ballsy these days. Like in Walmart, Kroger, Target, wherever, they just come in and load up a cart and just walk straight out.
Walk out.
Just walk straight out.
Just nobody even checks them or stops them or nothing.
Yeah. So
until old Mike looks at the cameras and says, "Hey."
Yeah, so I did that for 10 or 11 years, but especially when I was at Kroger, it was only like that for like a year or two, and then we geared more towards like audit based
Okay,
team.
not so much like
No.
pushing people in the
Yeah,
app,
we
more like-
were just more audit based team. We still focused on the internal stuff, but it was more audit based, trying to fix our practices to save the company money.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
When it switched like to that kind of, I guess, like standards of procedure, like when the job kind of changed like that, did you notice like things got a little more chill for you, like things calmed down, or like it felt more like a
yeah, I mean things got more chill, but I think I enjoyed the rush of what I did before.
sure catching people kind of in the act.
Yeah, like not so much at Kroger, but like when I was at Walmart, because like you have to maintain points of contact when you, because let me explain this correctly. Like if I'm catching a shoplifter, or if I see somebody stick like two DVDs in their purse, I have to maintain contact with them throughout the store.
Like keep eye contact on them? Okay.
Because the possibility of them being like, oh, I shouldn't do this and ditch it. If I stop them and accuse them of stealing and they don't have that merchandise on them,
yeah,
I'm screwed.
that's a bad look.
They're
going to
sue.
Yeah.
And it happens. I've never done it, thank God. But,
Thank goodness. Yeah, what would happen if you well, I guess you just told me. I was going to say, like, what would happen if you accidentally
they would sue Walmart. And Walmart pays.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of going through that whole court. Yeah, I mean, so, but there was something about them still having the stolen merchandise on them, getting ready to walk out the door, and me about to stop them. There was something, I know it's weird, but like it was like my heart, no matter how many times I did it,
yeah,
my heart would just beat like a million times a minute, like so fast, because I'm about to walk up on, I don't know if they're going to stab me. I don't know if they're just going to.
It's like an adrenaline rush kind of.
Yeah, and I fed off of that completely. I think that's why I love what I do now, because I found that adrenaline rush again that I didn't have at Kroger for 10 and a half years.
Okay. That's why you like so much what you do now.
Yeah,
That's incredible. So. Shit, I had something profound to say. That's this bringing it back to being a lacrosse goalie. I can kind of relate to you like stopping people as they're about to walk out the door.
Yeah.
Because like the same rush as stopping a goal, you know, stopping a shot. Like you feel like kind of a hero, I guess. Like all your teammates are jazzed on you.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess at the end of the day, for you and your team, you would love for you to just stand there and not do anything, because that means they're all down at the other end.
Definitely.
But then again, you don't get that rush and that feeling you get of.
I'd be bored.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I get it.
Absolutely. Well, that's cool, man. As you know, you listen to this show a lot. I have a tiny bladder, and I got to use the bathroom.
You're good.
Do you mind if I take a break real quick?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. So thank you all for listening. We will be right back after this short message from our sponsor. Hello, it's me, your friend, Tyler. Just wanted to say, this episode is sponsored by The Card Guys, Richmond's go-to shop for Pokemon and sports cards. Whether you're hunting Charizards, chasing rookie cards, or ripping packs for the thrill, The Card Guys have the singles, sealed boxes, and live breaks you want. You can find them at 4915 West Broad Street, Richmond, Virginia, 23230. They are open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and also Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and they're closed on Sundays. You can follow them on Instagram at _card_guys with an S. So that's THE_CARD_GUYSS_ to see new arrivals, live breaks, and events. That's The Card Guys, where Pokemon trainers and sports fans score big. Cool. Thank you. Back to the show. Hey, pardon the interruption. I wanted to take a second to thank our first sponsor, BetterHelp. Let's be real. Work can be a lot. Whether it's that one coworker who emails you like it's a legal battle, a boss who thinks urgent means right now, or just the quiet dread of another Monday. Sometimes you need more than venting to your work friends. That's where BetterHelp comes in. It's therapy, but online. It's flexible and built around your schedule. You can chat with licensed therapists by text, phone, or video. There's no waiting rooms, no commute, no awkward small talk with strangers in scrubs. It's not too weird. your mental health matters, and not just when you're in full meltdown mode. Even a little support can go a long way in helping you feel more grounded, more focused, and honestly just more you, more human, want to feel like a person again. So I've used BetterHelp. It's great. I like it personally. I can vouch for it. So if you've been thinking about therapy, check out betterhelp.com/workfriends. You'll get 10% off your first month just for trying it out, just for being part of the crew. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/workfriends with an S. Workfriends. Take care of your mind. Work will be there tomorrow. Okay, and we are back. So when we left off, we were talking about the adrenaline rush that we get out of. Well, I got out of stopping lacrosse shots, and you get out of stopping, criminals and fires. So same thing. Definitely, I can relate.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So you were at Kruger for 11 years. Did you? You started with, you said 5 stores under you?
Yeah, I did.
Did you ever move up?
Yeah, so I moved up to a senior asset protection specialist.
Okay.
And that just gave me more responsibility.
Shit.
Yeah, of course. More money, though.
Yeah, hey, there you go.
Just as far as, dealing with a couple more stores. I was in charge of training new associates that we would get.
Was this all around Richmond too? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I had different stores, so I've had all of them at
Have you
one
really?
point. Yeah,
Just
so
kind of shipping you around to wherever you're needed, I guess.
yeah, pretty much. Like I was not fixated at one store, which is kind of a blessing and a curse. Compared to Walmart, you're fixed at one store.
Yeah, I could see how that would get old after a while.
Yeah, so it was good to go to different stores each day and do something new.
Yeah. Were you able to were you able to decide? Was it up to you? Like, hey, today I'm going to go to this store. Tomorrow I'll go to this store. Or did you have a set schedule where you're like?
I don't want to say I had a set schedule. I kind of made or needed to go I guess each quarter or each month, certain stores had to get certain audits done and stuff like that. So
okay,
I would just kind of base it off that.
Makes sense.
Or if, I don't know, there's something happened at that store and they need somebody to look at footage, I would go to that store. It just all depends on days where I didn't really have anything to do. I would just kind of pop in at different stores.
Nice.
Yeah.
Honestly, doesn't sound too different from my job now. It's just I kind of go where I'm needed.
There you go.
Travel around different, set my own schedule, kind of travel around to different whatever customers wherever I need to go, and so that's cool. I don't think I would ever be able to have a normal job in an office anymore.
I
don't think that would work for me. I feel like you're similar vein.
I get it. I couldn't go back to that.
It would never work. I'd lose my mind within a month.
100%.
Actually, when I was in Kentucky, I worked at ADP, the clock in, clock out people.
Okay. Yeah.
Lasted there for, I think, genuinely maybe 3 weeks, maybe 3 or 4 weeks.
Really? You're
and
like, that's not for me?
No, it was gray. It was gray cubicles everywhere. It looked like it was a dystopian nightmare. It was terrible.
That sucks.
But anyway. Let's see. So you got a little promotion. I didn't mean to say a little. You got a promotion.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't big. I mean little's right. I mean,
no, I didn't mean to say it like that.
I mean, you're on it. I mean, that's just the way it was. It wasn't a manager position. It was just
something kind of in between, I guess.
Yeah, it was like $1.20 raise. Nothing crazy. It was. Sure. Yeah, it's just something that they. It was kind of a newer position that they offered and opened up, and I was like, sure, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I didn't really think it was that much different, to be honest with you.
Really? Just maybe like you said, more responsibility.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that much. They labeled us as more responsibility, but it really wasn't.
Okay.
Terrible.
Okay, so maybe just a pay bump and.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Title change.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. So how long into your time at Kruger was that, and then what made you move on to greener pastures back at Walmart?
Yeah, so I think that was probably 4 years in.
Okay, all right.
4 or 5 years in. It's about half my time, and then what made me leave was I just didn't like the direction they were going. As far as they were moving heavily into only audits, and we were gaining more responsibility with less pay. I don't want to say less pay, but same pay.
Yeah.
It was one of those positions where they were just like adding more to us and expecting more of us.
Don't like that.
Yeah, it was just a lot. And within that last year, we had gotten a new boss, and I did not get along with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was crazy because when she was a regular manager in a store, we had a great relationship.
What happened? Power got to her head.
I'm not going to comment on that, but I'll just say that it's like it was weird because like we would have very good days, and then there were just some days that were bad, and the bad days were bad, and it got to a point where I would wake up and hate going to work.
Yeah,
and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this no more.
Certainly.
So I still had connections at Walmart, and I asked, were there, did they have any openings? And they had an opening in Powhatan.
Okay.
For an asset protection manager position.
Hey, all right.
It was a $19,000 raise.
Very nice. Okay. That's a big pay bump.
It was. I thought about it though, because I always told myself I would never go back to Walmart.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
But money talks, and being unhappy makes you
listen a little better to what it's saying.
Yeah, and I talked to people that worked at Walmart, and I asked them how were they enjoying it. I told them the situation that I was in, and I just took all that information and I made the decision to go back.
Sure.
And I don't regret it. Like I made the best decision at that point in time to go back.
And I feel like Walmart of 2012, when were you 20? Like around 2015. It had been like a 10-year time span between when you last worked there and now. And I feel like Walmart back then versus Walmart more recently is two totally different companies.
Oh, for sure.
Just the way, like culture, the way they're kind of viewed in America.
100%. So no, that's 100% true. And I liked my boss at Powhatan. So yeah, I enjoyed doing that a lot. Did not like the schedule.
No, no.
Hated the schedule. It was 12-hour shifts.
Ooh, that does.
Some days would be 7 to 5, and then some days would be like 12 to 10. And I just and I just didn't like it. And there were a lot of times, especially during the holiday season, where we would work like 19, 20 days straight. Yeah. Inventory time was a big time for us because our bonus is based off of that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Here's the thing with Walmart. Like, that is a huge plus. Like, retail sucks no matter where you work.
It's the devil.
Like, it is terrible. The hours suck. The customers suck.
It's all bad.
It's all bad. But Walmart paid great.
There you go.
Like, my bonus my first year was 17,000.
Holy shit! All in one lump sum.
All in one. After taxes, it was like 1150.
Still,
or 11.5.
That's bigger than any commission bonus I've ever gotten.
I have never and will never see that much money be dropped into my checking account again.
That's really nice.
And the crazy thing is, like, people get sucked into that system because of that.
Sure.
Because you hear people complain, like, for example, like store managers. And I'm not going to talk about the one in Powhatan, but I will just say in general, like let's just say a store manager
they make six figures at least.
Let's say they make 98,000 to 102,000.
Okay. Sure.
Depending on what Walmart you're at.
Okay.
So they make that.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah. You have a good inventory, you have good sales, and there's a couple other factors that go into that. But let's just say you have a really good year. Their bonus would be more than their salary.
Which, again, was like 98 grand.
Yes. I know for a fact that there is my first tenure at Walmart.
That's nuts.
Store manager made 106, bonused out at like 110.
Oh my God. That's a Ferrari if you wanted, It
is.
That's a house if you want.
It is. I mean, of course, after taxes, it's...
Sure, it'll be like 60 or 70.
Whatever it is. Because a lot of people, what they would do is they would go in and adjust their taxes. So they would get more to drop into account, like their W-2s.
I see. They'd like pay at a time. Okay.
Yeah. Stuff. I mean, they would do whatever they can to get as much money, as much of that bonus as they can.
That makes sense.
But that's why you talk to these managers, especially store managers in retail, especially like I can speak firmly for Walmart, but I know retail companies in general pay great, but that's how they get sucked into their system. Like they say every year, man, I can't do this anymore. I hate this job. It's hard to leave a job when you're getting paid that much money.
Absolutely. When you're getting a car, basically, as a bonus. Yeah.
Now, granted, every year is not like that. Like you might bonus out at, like, for example, I bonused out my first year at, I think it was, what did I say, 18, 19?
I think,
17, something like that. My second year, we didn't do so good overall, so I bonused out at 6.
Okay. Still nothing to sneeze at.
No, nothing to sneeze at, but that's a big drop.
Or whatever. Yeah.
That's a big drop.
Yeah.
But again, in retrospect, for a store manager, their best year might be, let's just say they bonus $100,000. A bad year for them, bonus would be like $45,000.
What I'm hearing is I need to apply to be a store manager.
You don't. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. But it's
do not.
But it's just like people they set their lifestyle up based on how much they pay. So one, if you are miserable, it's hard to walk away from that. It's hard to walk away from that money. It's hard to walk away with.
You get locked into it.
Yeah, maybe you did go buy a car, but you didn't decide obviously to buy it outright. But the bonus money is helping you pay it throughout the year, and if you walk away from it, you don't have that. So that's and that's just conversations I've had with like higher up store managers and managers in general. But that was the plus of working there. That was a huge sell for me. Like that would it was a $19,000 pay increase plus the potential. I think my max was $20,000 I could bonus.
Okay,
so that was a huge sell.
Not bad. Yeah, that would get me too.
And I was happier. Now I was happier when I made the transition.
Happier compared to working at Kroger the last couple years.
Okay. By far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean that's worth making the switch, I feel like, to a new career.
Agreed.
Or a new job anyway.
Oh yeah. 100%.
I guess so. The Walmart gig, doing the asset protection manager.
Back at Walmart.
Yeah, the second. Sorry,
I know people are probably like, "Good Lord, this man loves Walmart."
Yeah, I mean, Walmart's pretty good. It's a pretty good place. But so the second go back at Walmart, that lasted. You said that was 3 or 4 years, right?
That was no, you didn't make that up. I want to say 2.5, 3 years.
2.5, 3 years. Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
And then I guess what kind of caused you to start looking elsewhere? Or was there anything else that happened at Walmart you wanted to? No crazy tacklings of thieves or anything.
Once I got into that role as the manager, I no longer caught shoplifters. My associates did.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I was break kneecaps.
Yeah. I was more of the managing type. Not only with my associates, but with pretty much managing the entire store. If you're a manager in Walmart, you're pretty much responsible for everything. Yeah. I mean, you have your own, like you have your store manager. I'm in charge of like asset protection stuff. You have like your online manager, but everybody coincides with everybody.
I see.
Yeah.
And you would go and help other stores out and stuff too, right?
Yeah. Like every store would have inventory every year, and we would go in there and help them out, prepare for it.
That's what I overheard at the baby shower.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Cool. But all right. Yeah. So I guess towards the end of your second go around at Walmart, what kind of made you start putting feelers out and thinking about switching careers?
I got married.
You got married? Wow.
Yeah, I got married.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That'll get you thinking about some things, huh?
Yeah. So, man, whatever year it was at this. Let's see. Hold on. It was, God, man, I'm so bad with numbers. I remember I said I hate math.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I'm just bad with numbers. What year are we in now?
2025.
Yeah. You sure?
I had to look at my computer to double check.
So the year 2023
okay.
Is when I started at Walmart again.
Okay.
I started in February. I met Jacqueline in April.
Okay.
Yeah, we started talking in April.
Nice.
And as you know, we moved very fast. We moved very fast. But I will say, man, it's crazy because when you know,
yeah.
I used to hate that.
100%.
It used to make me. It would piss me off.
Same.
It would piss me off, but it's true.
Yeah, when you know, you find
it's true.
And,
yeah. So
it all worked out pretty well. I found you got a nice little family, and
so and that was at this point I had bought a house, my own house. I bought that in 2020. So
nice.
Yeah, I was doing good for myself.
That's incredible.
And I bought it. I bought it COVID year.
Okay, nice.
And so the interest rate was great. I think my interest rate was like 2.4.
That's when I round. This is 2.25.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't find many people that have a lower interest rate than me.
No, I got super lucky.
That's phenomenal.
I met one person who has a lower interest rate than I do.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and it's because he was Air Force. My buddy.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't
gotcha.
know. My buddy, he it was the Air Force, and he
Gotcha.
I think he said it was like 1.75 or something like that.
Damn.
Crazy, but yeah.
That's
Anyway,
wild. But so yeah, and this was after I was at Kroger at this point still.
Okay,
when I bought my house, obviously. Yeah, but I was just in a great financial position. I bought the house, so I was doing that, and then I was just super happy with everything. And then I met Jacqueline.
Everything started coming up, Mike.
Yeah,
like everything started coming up you.
Yeah, and then like I just especially like new in a relationship, but even now like our relationship is amazing. But like that. Everybody likes to say honeymoon stage, or like when you first start talking to somebody, like you want to be around them all the time.
Yeah.
And I hated the hours that I worked at Walmart, and I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
I see what you're saying.
I'm like, this is not gonna work.
I need to find me something else.
Yeah, but again, it was had to be financially responsible.
Sure.
I didn't just want to walk away from all this money just because I didn't like the hours.
You're not going to quit Walmart without lining up.
Because there was a lot of other things that I liked about it. I liked the people that I work with. I didn't mind the store. So there were things that it wasn't like Kroger, I'll put it like that.
Sure.
Like I didn't hate going to work.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because
So-
you mentioned that. You had that boss at Kroger that you were like, and I meant to say, by the way, I've had phenomenal bosses and I've had the shittiest bosses. I've had literal Satan herself as my boss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it has taken like the good boss has taken a shitty job and made that fine, made it better.
Oh, yeah.
And then the terrible boss has made a great job just be hell on earth. Like it's been.
Man, we can have a whole other podcast episode just about leadership
bad
and management.
bosses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible
just in
bosses.
general. But I mean, we could.
We could.
But yeah, I met her. I don't know, and she just brought like such a bright light to my life, and just I don't know. And I was like, man, things are going so great. Like, I want to do something I love.
Yeah.
Like I want to do. Everything is going great. We're at this point we get engaged, and so I'm like, man, I want to do something I love. I really do. So I was like, what if I try to get back into firefighting again?
Makes sense. Go back to your roots, kind of.
I had brought it up to her at first, and she was not with it.
No?
No, she thought it was too dangerous.
Oh, fair. It's a safety thing.
So she was not with it. So like every couple months
You said, but babe, I get to shave off my beard into the school mustache. And she was like, yes.
No,
Dude,
no. So yeah, we did that. Or I would bring it up like every 2 months. I would like make a joke. I'd be like, but if I was a firefighter, and it was no for a while, and then I don't know what clicked. We either had a conversation or something happened where she was like, okay, you can do this. Like I'm cool with you doing this. I was like, sweet.
That's awesome. I feel like she is the kind of she's the kind of partner who would like see that was something that was kind of always a part of you.
That's that's basically what her reasoning was. For
like
sure.
what you wanted to do, 11, 12 years ago, and you still want to do it up to this date. So.
Yeah, and that passion and love never left, like deep down. No matter
firefighting.
Yeah, no matter how like in my mind I let go
And
of
for
it.
Jacqueline, but I'm for firefighting.
Yeah. So it never really like left the soul. It's just I needed something to help me find that again, and
life.
She did it in a way. I mean, she probably doesn't know this, but she did it in a way. I mean, she didn't purposely do it. It was just
kind of gave you something to like work toward. I guess not that you didn't have anything. Before,
yeah, no, 100%.
Like gave you something to kind of like give you like a goal to like I don't know. I want to better myself and just kind of do this. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, yeah, better myself. I was like, man, I have the girl I've always wanted, relationship I've always wanted.
Yeah.
Why can't I have the job that I've always wanted?
Exactly right. And damn, dude, you went out and you were like, I'm going to set my goal and then I'm going to go out and do it. And you did it. That's nuts. That's awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
That's in a good way. But yeah.
It wasn't easy. So
I'm sure it wasn't.
So yeah, I applied to. It was crazy because I had talked about before how hard it was to get a job and how places just weren't hiring because people weren't leaving.
With the fire department.
Yeah, with the fire department. You know, back then and how hard it was. Fast forward, you know, what, 12 years later, something like that. And I went to go apply for jobs when we decided like it would be a good time to. And when I went to apply, literally everywhere was hiring.
That's wild.
So I applied to Petersburg, Colonial Heights.
That's why you said Petersburg.
Prince George, Chesterfield, and Dinwiddie.
Okay.
I tested for all of them except for Dinwiddie.
Okay.
And that was just a scheduling conflict because they all hired at the same time. So it worked out to where I was able to take so basically what you have to do process wise to be a firefighter, you have to take a written exam.
Okay.
And that's just a basic knowledge test. Like it'll ask you like math problems. It'll ask you like, you know, what's a synonym for the like basic like
kind of like a competency test.
Yeah. Perfect word. That's exactly what they call it, a competency test.
Sweet. Okay.
So that was like there you go. That was like a 100-question test. And based on your score, if you pass, you move on to the physical agility test.
Ooh, I would fail that.
You take the physical agility test. If you pass both of those, you get an interview.
Okay.
And it's a panel interview.
Oh.
Yeah. So
can I ask what does the physical test entail? Is that like a police academy test? Like
well, each department's different.
Oh, so did you have to do multiple like physical tests?
Yeah.
For
all of them.
Yeah. Man, that stinks.
Yeah. So I had to do that. All of them were different. So like, for example, for Colonial Heights, I'll just use them for example. I had to for the first one was they started it off where they would test to see if you were claustrophobic or not. So they would turn all the lights off, blindfold you, and you had to follow the fire hose through in the dark. I mean, you can't see anyways. Just continue to follow the fire hose for 5 minutes.
Okay.
So you did that for 5 minutes. So I did that.
Nightmare.
And you would go outside, and they had the aerial ladder up, which was 110 feet in the air. So this part was not timed, but you had to climb the aerial, touch the top rung, and come back down without stopping.
Ooh.
You can do it at your own pace, but you can't come to a complete stop.
Okay. What's an aerial ladder? Just like a ladder hanging from the...
No. So aerial ladder is like a fire truck with a ladder on top of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
That extends up into the air for like high-rise buildings or, tall buildings.
10-4. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So something like that. So you had to do that. Once you come back down, you would go through an obstacle course, which was timed. I had to put fire gear on. And then I had to, I'll go in order. You had to open a fire hydrant. You had to spin the little knob or thing around 8 total times.
Okay.
And then you had to walk like 50 feet, pick up like 2 chainsaws, walk it 50 feet, walk it back down. You have to control it. You have to set it down. Then I had to go to a ladder, an extension ladder, raise the extension ladder all the way up and, lower it back down without it falling through your hands.
Is that a manual thing, I assume?
Yeah. Without it falling through your hands. Then you had to go pick up a 200-pound dummy and drag him like 50 yards, I think.
I don't remember being there, but...
You're an idiot.
Thank you. I'll be here all night.
50 yards and back. And then once you did that, you go up on the bleachers and you do like 3 different, like carrying different type of stuff out. And I was zonked. Once I got down from the aerial ladder. Yeah. My legs were shot.
And that was the first thing.
Like, that was the first thing.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was shot. But, like...
How long? Is it like a 15 minutes to get through the whole thing, maybe? 10? What? I don't know.
Hold on. What'd you say? 15 minutes?
How long does it take to get through the whole thing?
So, the aerial one's not timed.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't... They don't start the timer until you come down. And you go to the...
I guess I didn't realize there were 2 separate tests.
And you go to the first hydrant.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. But you got to do that in less than 7 minutes.
So half of what I said.
Yeah, I got like 6:05 or something like that. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
But I got under the 7 minutes.
Nice. That's all that matters.
But anyways, I mean, each department's different, but that's genuinely kind of the type of stuff you would do.
Okay.
For the physical agility.
And it was like 7 or 8 departments you right?
Yeah, I think 6. totally that I tested for. Except 6 that I totally tested for.
Okay, nice. And then you got interviews.
Yeah, I got a few interviews. I got interviewed by Prince George County Fire and EMS. Walk into the interview. Yeah, it's a panel interview. So you walk in and there's 3 battalion chiefs there, and they ask you, a bunch of questions. I walked out of there. I was like, well, I bombed that shit. Like I bombed that. There's no possible way that I got this.
I'm screwed.
So 2.5 weeks pass by, and I'm in the middle of, I'm actually at Colonial Heights getting ready to do their physical agility test. Mm-hmm. And somebody called me, or I got a text and it said, hey, Prince George just called me for a reference.
Okay.
And I was like, well, that's a good sign.
That is a good sign.
I was like, because they're not going to call for a reference if I didn't do anything.
No, a guy they're not interested in hiring.
Yeah. So that happened. I was like, well, that's good. And then the next day, I got the call and the email for a job offer.
From Prince George?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
From Prince George. Oh. And I accepted it immediately.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, is that where you are right now? Like,
yeah.
You're in Prince George. You're Prince George firefighter.
I am.
Brother, I have so many friends that live in Prince George, like Eli.
Yeah.
He lives in Prince George.
Yep.
Got so many other people. I had no idea.
Yeah, I'm in Prince George, man.
Is that close to where you live?
It's like 20. Well, it depends on what station I'm at. So right now I'm at Station 5, which is Jefferson Park. It's right by. It's basically Hopewell and Fort Lee.
Oh, okay.
And Prince George. It's like right by the base.
Okay, so that's not terribly far from.
No, so that's where I'm at now. Okay. So all I do is hop on 295 and get off 295. It's literally right there.
Pretty sweet. Okay.
It's like 24 minutes, 25 minutes. So
cool.
Way better than going to. I was driving 56 minutes to Powhatan every day. And back.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So this is way better.
Oh yeah, way better. No matter what station I go to.
It's
so
less time.
So I got hired by them, and then once you get hired, you got to go and get a physical done.
Okay.
It was like an in-depth physical. Like they checked everything.
You never had. What do you mean? You never.
Like they checked my hearing, my sight,
okay.
all the blood work. I did a stress test on a treadmill.
Oh, man. I've never had to do that before.
It's such a long process. I did that. Once all that came back, I started the Fire Academy of this year. I started March 20th.
Okay.
And that was 6 months.
Interesting. So you do you go through like the interview process, you do the physical test, the competency test, you do all that stuff, and then you get hired, and then you go to
the Fire Academy, which you got to pass too.
Interesting. And what happens if you don't pass it, but you already got hired? The fire department's like, oh no,
you get fired.
You get fired. All right. Well, that's
So, do you want me to talk about that process? Or?
Yeah, let's hear about that. Yeah, what was the academy like? I guess
not good.
Not good. Where was it? Also,
well, it was in Dinwiddie. They held it in Dinwiddie.
All right, so it's kind of local.
Yeah. And I don't want to say not good. Like I had a good time.
Sure.
It was the best time of my life that I never want to do again, if that makes sense.
Like I picture like a boot camp scenario. Okay.
Because the people, the relationships that it's 6 months.
Okay.
So I started March 20th and graduated August 22nd, I think.
Okay.
So it's basically 6 months. And you're with these. It was Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, or Monday through Thursday, 7 to 5.
Monday through Thursday, 7 to 5. Okay.
Yeah.
And were you like staying there Monday through Thursday?
No, I would go home.
Okay, I wouldn't.
Yeah. So
because in the fire, like you stay at the firehouse now every now and then.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And
wasn't sure if it transferred over.
I'm definitely going to talk about the schedule for the fire department.
Cool. I got to hear about that.
Yeah. So the Fire Academy was Monday through Thursday, 7 to 5.
Okay. Were you? I assume you're also getting paid.
Yeah,
to go to school?
I got paid my regular salary.
Okay.
Yep. So I got paid my regular salary. I got a little bit of a raise when I graduated.
Sweet. Okay.
So, but yeah, I was getting paid regular salary. So I would do that Monday through Thursday. So, our first 7 weeks of the academy was EMT.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you're EMT as well. You mentioned that, which I didn't know.
And they do that portion first because that is the most failed portion of all fire academies.
Interesting. I wonder why that is.
Just harder. It's, man, I think it's a 1,500 page book that we learned in 7 weeks.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could show it to you. It's like a
Jesus,
like double a Harry Potter boat.
Oh. Super phone.
But so yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Recruit school was not easy for me.
Yeah.
Like I was not in the best shape for one.
Fair. Neither am I.
I came into recruit school at like 270. Like I'll be very transparent. I came in at 270, left recruit school at 240.
Oh shit.
241.
Lost 30 pounds. Got in good shape, I assume.
Oh yeah.
So that's another benefit of it.
It was because I mean we obviously did PT, and I struggled a lot in PT. I remember the first day we did PT. I came home and I told Jacqueline, I was like, I don't know if I can do this.
Damn.
Like it was rough. It was rough. But I stuck it out.
I would have thrown up so many times.
I did. I did. I'm telling you, man, it was rough.
I'm sure it was.
So yeah, the first 7 weeks is EMT.
Okay.
So you go through the class, you take a practical test. So you have 3 different tests that you take. You'll take a medical, a trauma, and a random.
Okay.
So basically is once you go through the 7 weeks of class, you go into a room and it's a proctored room, and basically they'll give you a medical scenario. Like, okay, you get dispatched to a home of a 41-year-old female that's having difficulty breathing, and that's all you get.
That's medical. All right.
Yeah, so you go there and you go through everything that you learn. You ask them basically your job is to treat the patient.
Okay.
Am I capable of treating the patient and transporting them to the hospital?
Okay.
So that was like a medical, and then the trauma would be like you get dispatched to a construction site for a man who fell off a ladder.
Ouch.
Yeah. So, and then the random would be whatever they choose. So you got to pass those 3 stations. Once you pass your practicals, you go and sit for your national registry test, which I don't know if you've ever taken like what do they call it? It's a adaptive test.
Mm-mm.
So basically it's a test. It's up to 120 questions.
Okay.
But the test adapts based on your answers.
Oh,
so like if you do really, really good in one section, it'll kind of move on to the next.
Okay. So it'll like skip.
Yeah, but like for example, there were a lot of people that went to 70 questions and it shut off on them. And at that point, it's basically saying that we feel that this person has answered enough questions to be, to be certified as an EMT. Okay. Like we feel like their knowledge level is,
so it's a good thing.
Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's because it's either you do really, really good or you really bombed it. Most people don't bomb it to get cut off at 70, but it has happened from what I heard.
Okay. Mine cut off at 40.
Mine cut off at 92, and I failed.
Did you?
I was the only one who failed.
Shit, in the EMT, it was the EMT portion.
I was the only one who failed, and you talk about a gut punch.
I can imagine that would hurt.
Because, I mean, listen, man, like, and we had...
your livelihoods where you're like, oh, fuck.
Oh, 100%. And, I mean, I was able to get 2 more retests after that.
Okay.
I passed my second time.
So you get 3 strikes, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I passed my second time.
Right on. Nice.
Yeah. So, but it was such a stressful time because, excuse me, I would go to school, basically recruit school from 7 to 5, come home, shower and eat. It's like 6:37, and I would study from like 7 to 1 a.m. every single day.
Jesus, man. And this is also like you were newly married as well, right?
I mean, yeah, you can say newly married, but then, I would say coming up on a year.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then we had just had our daughter, our daughter,
you had a lot of
Lydia.
New things all going on, and you just
2025 was it's been a year. We had our daughter January 30th.
Okay. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's the best thing in the world.
Oh, that's
being
awesome.
a dad. And then
I'll get there.
And then once we did that, or once she was born, I started recruit school. In March. So
really not. Yeah.
After, yeah. So.
One time,
a lot going on, but man, Jacqueline's a champ, dude. Because
shout out,
I feel like I missed out on. I don't want to say I missed out on a lot, but I left a lot of responsibility on her, and she held it down like a champ. Yeah, and that kept me going on not giving up in recruit school. And,
hell yeah, that's awesome.
Stuff like that, and
I respect that.
Yeah, once I got through EMT, we did our fire portion of it. I already had my Fire 1 certification, so I didn't have to retest for that.
Nice. And you had that back from when you volunteered in high school. That carried over. And I guess
so I had that, and then we had our Fire 2 test. It's just more in depth.
Okay.
I passed that on the first try.
Does that allow you to like fight more intense fires?
I don't say nothing like that. It's just honestly, I don't really know.
Fair enough.
Like, I don't see the point in having fire too.
It's a pay raise, I guess. Like a
not really. No, I don't. Yeah, I guess that's kind of way above my head. But
Sure.
anyways, I passed that, and then August 22nd, I graduated.
Nice. Congratulations again.
Appreciate that. And recruit school again was the best time of my life that I never want to do again. I will forever. It was, I don't know. We graduated with 19 of us. We started with like 24, so we lost a few people.
Okay.
But going through all those intense days, being with them for that many days and going through everything for 6 months straight, I mean, you build a relationship that you'll never forget.
Yeah.
And we'll be tight forever.
Absolutely. And you were going through like some hard stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
so
pretty challenging times in your lives.
Oh yeah. And everybody was going through their own thing. I mean, people from all ages were in there. So I mean, it was awesome, man. There's some days that I really miss it, but again, something I probably never want to do. Yeah, never
Absolutely.
again.
There's something about that like camaraderie with like whatever class you.
It's so hard to explain or put into words too.
I can like the most recent experience I guess I could say I had like that was when I worked at McKesson. I would say it was a long time ago. I was doing inside sales in Richmond.
Okay. Cool.
And I came in. I got hired. They hired people in like classes of.
Yeah.
There's probably like 9 or 10 of us, I'd say. And that was like the last, and they trained us all together, and like we were all like this sales class, January 2021 or whatever it was. They did this month, and they're doing great and all that. I don't know. There's something like I still talk to some of them.
Yeah.
To this day, like 6 years later, or however long.
Yeah. So you know.
Yeah, a little bit. Again, not quite the same thing. Yeah.
I mean, it is everybody. Yeah. I mean, you know. So. Yeah.
But so that's cool. So after getting out of the fire academy, you graduated, and then you
went to my respective department, which was Prince George. So, yeah, we had a joint academy. So it was Prince George, Colonial Heights, Petersburg, Hopewell, and Dinwiddie.
Okay.
So it was 5 jurisdictions all in one recruit school.
Oh, okay, nice. Yep. And so could you have gone to any one of those, or it was just
it's just all it was all one recruit school, but it was whoever hired you.
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
so you were hired for Prince George.
I was.
I gotcha.
Yep.
All right. Was there anyone else in your class that was going to Prince George with you?
Oh yeah, we had.
Oh hell yeah! Okay.
Yeah. There was, I think 6 of us, 6 or 7 of us. Only 4 of us graduated.
Oh okay.
Yeah, but so yeah,
the 4 of you are still sticking around Prince George. And
4 of us. Yep, we're still there.
Nice. So, I think I need to be explained how exactly this works. So. I'm gathering that you work for the county of Prince George, but there's multiple firehouses in Prince George that all go to different.
Yeah, there is. Prince George is different from a lot of areas. Like Prince George has like 8 stations.
Okay,
but only 4 of them staff paid firefighters.
Really?
The rest are volunteers.
Okay, so there's not always people in them, or there are people in them.
No, not always.
No, there aren't.
In the 4, there are.
I hear you. Okay, those are like the main ones. I'm sure. Okay,
and the 4 with the pay, which are considered pay stations, there are always somebody there.
Gotcha. Okay,
it's 3 different shifts: A shift, B shift, and C shift. I am on A shift.
You're on A shift, which means you always work this. What are your hours like? If you don't mind.
24.
24. Okay. Oh, right. That's right.
24 hours.
So you work.
So I work, and it just all depends because I can pick up overtime too, or I might have vacation. So that's another huge sell for the fire department, depending on how you look at it. Like I only work 10 days a month.
That's pretty sweet.
It's 24 hours.
That's the downside.
Here's my schedule. So I would work Monday.
Okay.
For 24. I mean, all of them are 24, but I would work Monday. Off Tuesday.
Okay.
Work Wednesday. Off Thursday. Work Friday. And then I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Now, see, that sounds pretty sweet. So
it is sweet.
We're in. You said it is sweet.
It is because, like, for example, like let's just say I work that Monday.
Yeah.
Off that Tuesday. Work that Wednesday. Off that Thursday. If I take Friday off, I have 6 days off.
That's incredible.
Just by taking 1 day off. Like, for example, next year. I am off 24 days in April.
That's most of the days in April.
Just by taking 3 days off, using 3 vacation days.
That's wild. That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
That is a huge, I guess, perk of.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But also the downside to that is like right now we are short staffed.
Okay.
So we have this thing called the draft.
Mm.
So it's mandatory overtime. So like, for example, if I work Monday and somebody calls out sick on Tuesday and I'm at the top of the draft list, I'm getting forced to work overtime.
You're getting called up.
Now, granted, it does suck because that means I'll be stuck there for 72 hours, 3 days straight, which I was for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
but also, the plus side of that is the overtime is time and a half.
Okay. So making a little bit of bank.
A little bit of bank is one way to put it.
Yeah, a little bit of bank. He put a capital B on that bank.
Not for me personally, but like there's people in the department that like they make money.
They do all right.
Like they when overtime comes out, they pick up as much as they can, and I'm talking about people walking away with like before taxes $19,000 a month.
Gee, goddamn, that's incredible.
But again,
it's hard work. I mean,
not even that, but you're there a lot.
Yeah.
To make that, you were there.
Like, you probably live there for the most
pretty
part.
much.
Probably there more than you're at your actual house.
Pretty much. Yeah. But I mean, some people do that. I mean, you need the money. It's there. So again, it has its perks. For example, like I said, since we're short staffed, there are days where I might get drafted. So it just all depends.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So right now you mentioned, I think, that we're in year 4 right now. You're guaranteed 4 days off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I go back tomorrow.
Oh, you do go back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go back tomorrow. This is my last day. Yeah. But I was off. But I was actually off 6 days because I had a day off.
Okay.
I took 1 day off on my 4-day cycle.
Okay, I see. And I guess you did that because Thanksgiving was last week, and
I had to work Thanksgiving.
oh, you had to work on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I worked Thanksgiving, got drafted the day after.
Oh man.
Then worked the 26th or whatever day it was.
Yeah.
The day after Thanksgiving, and then I was off for 6 days.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, it all depends on how you look at it.
Sure.
Like,
yeah. I mean, it's.
I think I definitely enjoy it a lot more. I know Jacqueline enjoys it a lot more compared to my 12-hour shift. Because the way I look at it is I have more actual days off.
Yeah.
To be at home.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I'd look at it too.
Yeah. And then like when I'm working 5 days a week at Walmart from 7 to 5, or especially the 12 to 10s.
Yeah.
Like my whole day's shot.
Yeah, it's nothing, and then you go home and you go to bed.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna?
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess I did have some questions about the 24 hours that you do work, like when you're on shift.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, do you want to just kind of walk me through like what that 24 hours looks like? You show up to the fire station?
Yeah, I think that's another reason why I like this job too, is because every day is different in a sense. Yeah. Not every call is the same that we get. But I start my day off at 7 a.m. I usually show up about 6:30. We do truck checks, so we check the ambulance, we check the engine, make sure everything's fully stocked and ready to go. Outside of that, like I just finished up my EMT preception. So
that's like the test or whatever that.
No, it's not even a test, but like once we graduate, we get like into like once you get into the station, you're going basically through preception. So whoever your lieutenant is kind of training you more to make sure that you're competent enough to one, like work on my own, and not have my lieutenant there, or being able to pick up overtime and stuff like that. Making sure that I am competent enough to run a call on my own.
It's like a skills check.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So I was doing that. I just took my final test with our training captain last week. Nice. And I got cleared. So I'm good to go. Good job. I am a cleared EMT.
That's exciting.
Yep. So
congrats again.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Man, you're doing a lot of big things this year.
Trying to. So anyways, we do that. We come in, I'll clean up the station. If we have any training that day, we'll do training, and then and then our day is just filled with calls pretty much. I'm at the busiest station right now in Prince George.
Are you really?
Yeah. I'm probably going to be moved here soon, being that I'm cleared, so I might be going to a different station, but which I'm cool with. But yeah, that's pretty much what our day encounters. Every day is different, but our mornings usually start off the same with cleaning the station, making sure our trucks are ready to go, and then we'll just run calls. Like I'll have days where, this is very rare, but I'll have days where I have 2 calls, and then there's days where I have 11 or 12 calls. Sheesh. So it just depends. And we are a cross-staffed department, so basically what that means is we do the engine and the ambulance. So like if chest pain call comes out, we'll hop on the ambulance. But if we're back at the station and a fire alarm comes out at like the Holiday Inn or something like that, we'll hop on the fire engine and go. So we're cross staff. Some people are like, for example, Colonial Heights, like they're really good staffed wise as far as they'll have 2 people on the medic and 3 people on the engine.
Okay.
So they only run engine calls, or you only run medic calls, depending on.
I see. And
but
yours is cross.
Yes, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
How many people are in your station? I guess on a shift at a time.
Right now I'm at a station with just 3.
Okay.
But now that I'm cleared, it's usually just 2 to a station.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, which is.
I feel like
It's not.
small.
Yeah, it's
like
very
it's a bit of a
small.
skeleton
It should be me personally. It should be at least 3 or 4. But we have 11 people. Prince George has 11 people in the academy currently right now.
Oh, okay.
Which is huge for them. So we're moving in the right direction.
I see. Yeah, you got some
Prince George is moving in the right
coals
direction.
in the fire.
Yeah.
Some coals in the fire.
Yeah. I mean,
no pun intended there. I didn't mean to say.
Hey man,
that wasn't.
you're good with the puns. So.
I didn't even do that on purpose. But
it's a great department though. I enjoy working there.
yeah, that's awesome. It seems like you're really happy.
Very happy.
Seems
and like I am like
kind of found what you're supposed to be doing.
oh yeah, dude. Like I even on my 4 days, but like my 4 days too. But like right now it's my 6th day. Like around my 3rd day off, I start to get the itch. Like I want to go back.
I gotta get
like I want to go back. Like I love being at home and being with the fam. Like there's nothing better than that. But
of course.
I love my job right now.
That's
so
incredible. That's honestly the most like fulfilling thing. That you can,
like but again, I get that itch. I'm like, man, I'm ready to go back.
I gotta get out there.
I'm ready to go back.
That's really cool. So I guess you probably prefer, not that you would prefer more calls in a day, obviously, but you probably like keeping busy.
Yeah, I do. I mean, like especially now,
days.
like being newly into it, like I want as much experience as possible. And I started off great, man. Like my first week there, I had a car fire.
Oh wow. Okay.
First week there, I had a car fire. I had a commercial dumpster fire, which is one of those big green, those. Yeah. Somebody threw a fucking lawnmower in there.
The fuck.
Yeah, and that little dumpster got hot, man. Like was. Yeah, I wasn't expecting
like the metal part, probably like the outside parts. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Jesus.
and then I had a 3:30 in the morning, a huge house fire.
Oh shit, that sucks.
Yeah, and so I've been very blessed as far as being able to have as much experience as I have, because there's some people that are a year or 2 in their career and have never been to a house fire.
Are you talking about like the volunteer?
No, just in general. Like
okay, just you've been working here.
Yeah, I'm talking about that's like my first 2 months have been
action packed.
Oh yeah,
damn.
Like I was like, man, there's no way I'm living this life right now.
Yeah,
I mean, it hasn't been like that recently, but yeah, those. I mean, I had 3 fire. Dude, that I have to show you the video, but like, not a lot of people get the fire that I gotten, especially that early.
Yeah. Just humongous fire.
Just I mean, just in general, there's some people that like I'm on shift with a guy. He's never had a car fire and he's been there longer than me.
Yeah.
Because things got to fall right. You got to be on the right shift when a call. You got to be at the right time. So,
absolutely.
Again, I just got lucky
with
now. Yeah, I've just gotten lucky with that.
With the experiences that you've had, like all the action. And, which is, it seems like your favorite part of the job, right?
Oh yeah,
definitely. Are you having to like go into these fires and things like that, or are you mostly just trying to put them out and?
It just depends. Like, if
you're having to rescue anybody or anything.
Yeah. Obviously, if somebody's trapped, it's full rescue mode.
Have you had to do that yet?
No.
If you want
No, thankfully.
Yeah, thank goodness. But
yeah, I've had 1 house fire, the dumpster fire, and a car fire.
Okay.
The house fire.
The dumpster fire is going to be the name of this episode.
Yeah. The house fire, the big house fire that we had, the victim got out. Well, I don't want to call him a victim, but the person
survivor.
The person living in the house, he got out.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah. Well, he saved himself. But,
sure, yeah. He saved himself,
but again, it all depends on like on situations. Like by the time we got there, that house was pretty much, I don't want to say fully involved, because we had it's a whole story that I'm not going to tell on this podcast. But basically, we did a defensive attack. So we stayed outside for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah, but like if it's not fully involved, or the fire hasn't progressed.
Fully involved means it's a lost cause.
Pretty
You're just
much.
trying to not trying to contain the fire pretty much.
Yeah, trying to contain the exposures.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
So at that point, you're doing defensive. If there's like one room involved or a couple rooms involved or a kitchen involved, we're probably going to go in and try to save as much as we can.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So it really just all depends per call.
Situational. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Right on. And you probably have to use your best judgment every now and then.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the lieutenant's for.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
is the lieutenant with you on every call that you usually?
Yeah. I mean, for the most part. I mean, usually he's at the fire engine pumping, and I'm on the hand line.
Okay.
But again, it just all depends.
I see.
On what you're working, who you're working with, and what the staff is like that night.
Okay.
But I'm brand new into this, so I don't. There's a lot I don't know.
Yeah. Of course.
You know what I mean? So
you said you graduated the academy in August, right?
Yeah.
And it's currently December, so it's
there's
3 months.
Yeah. So there's a lot that I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. So. You're still learning. And
oh yeah, for sure.
But it's cool that
I just got lucky with that first month and a half
to
have what I've been able to have.
I hear what you're saying, and it gives you that experience. Like you can say where other firefighters
they
experience level can't.
Yeah,
that's cool
for sure.
Let's see. So when you go out, like say you get a call, I guess, how do calls come in? Where do they come from? I've kind of always wondered, so I know there's obviously you call 911.
Yeah, so somebody calls 911, and the dispatcher, depending on what the call is, they'll determine if it's police, law enforcement, or if the fire department needs to come. If it's determined to be the fire department, if it's a medical call or a fire call, they'll, depending on where the call comes, each station has their area that they cover.
I see.
So it's station 5. If somebody calls in our area, we'll get dispatched. And dispatch has, once they type it up and they'll be like, all right, it's time to send this call, they'll basically hit a button or something like that, and it'll send tones off to our station.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I usually know each type of call has different tones. Like a medical call has a certain tone, a cardiac arrest has a certain tone.
Okay.
And a fire call has a certain tone, and a structure fire has a certain tone.
Oh. And when you say tone, it's in your fire department,
it'll go
a chime will go off.
Yeah, for example, the medical call is a steady beep, so it's beep 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 beep. It's like that.
Okay.
A cardiac arrest is it's hard to explain. It's like a whoo.
Yeah. Let's go.
I don't want to do it. It's like a
I like
it's
it.
like a whoo whoo whoo. Yeah, I don't know.
I like this.
It's hard to explain, and then and then a structure fire is a certain tone too, and then if it's just a regular fire call, it's a certain tone. So
okay.
And that. So I know based on the tones, but that's how it basically comes in. Dispatch controls that.
Okay. Is there I guess if you get 2 calls at one time, say is there a ticket system or something?
If they rarely come in at the exact same time, but if that were to happen, if we get called out for somebody with chest pain,
sure,
and we're pulling out and something else in our area gets called out, depending on what station, they're called second due.
I see. Okay.
If we're out on a call or we're pulling out to go on a call, station 8 might pick up our call.
I got you.
Or station 7 might pick up our call.
I see.
And it's just a chain effect.
I hear you. Okay. I wouldn't.
And if we're all out on calls, which does happen, we'll get mutual aid from Petersburg or Denver.
Okay. Another county or whatever will come in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I always wondered. Because it sounded like when you're on shift, there's you and maybe one other person, maybe 2 other people.
Yeah.
So I always wondered if maybe one person stayed behind and everybody goes all at one time.
Yeah. If you're at that station, you're going on the calls together.
Everybody
That's your crew.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
I did not know that, so I learned something new about the fire stations.
Yeah, man. And you're more than welcome if you ever want to stop by and
hell yes,
come by. You can come by, hang out, and
I would love to.
Yeah.
I'm there. Okay. So I guess 4 months in. Anything else that you wanted? Any crazy stories or anything you want to talk about?
No crazy stories, man. I would just say that
or if you want to shout out anybody or
a lot of stuff has been eye opening.
Okay.
Especially these, especially the medic calls that we have, and what people go through, and I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's opened my eyes to a lot. I mean, because we're showing up on, people's worst day.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, I've had 3 cardiac arrests since I've been there. It's a different experience when like you're pumping somebody's chest and their family members in the background. Like
yeah, I can.
It
imagine
can be tough.
I can imagine that would be hard.
But at the end of the day, I mean, you're there to do a job, and
It's true.
it's just I don't know. It's an experience that it's kind of wild.
It's a very unique experience, and that's wow.
It's rewarding and
yeah.
Tough at the same time. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just again, it's that adrenaline rush coming in again. Because again, one of the reasons that I love the job is every call is different.
Absolutely.
So I never know what I'm walking into in the morning or what I'm gonna get.
It's legitimately it's a real unique experience, and I've been looking forward to talking to you about it since I heard you got the job, almost a year ago.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's. Thank you, by the way, for coming on the show.
Oh, for
I don't
sure,
think I
dude.
ever said thanks, by the way.
You don't have to say thanks, man.
No, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, of course.
So I see. I guess, do you have any goals with this firefighting career? Like, do you want to be chief one day? Do you want to? What do you think? You're just trying to get your foot in the door right now, and
just get my foot in the door. I would like if you asked me that question in 6-7 years, my answer might be different. But like right now, like I enjoy being the guy that puts the fire out.
Awesome.
I enjoy being the guy that, runs the medical calls, or like I love being that guy. As of right now, I don't see myself sitting behind a desk again, pushing a pencil or a pen, getting into the political parts of, all that the job has.
Leave that part.
Yeah, maybe a lieutenant one day.
That's
like that's just, I don't know. I enjoy I enjoy being a probationary rookie firefighter right now.
Nice.
Like that's what I enjoy doing. And again, ask me in 8 years or 10 years or 15 years when my body's like beat to shit.
Sure, that might change, but
yeah, I mean, as of right now, like take as many classes as I can, learn as much as I can, tone my craft. Maybe in a couple years do paramedic school.
Cool. That'd be nice. I think like you made it. Like you had this kind of like you had this dream when you were younger.
Yeah.
12 years ago or however long you wanted to be a firefighter. Or it sounds like when you were a kid with your
when I was a kid. Yeah. That's what I always wanted to do.
Always.
I mean,
you finally you've done it. You realized your dreams, and I think that's honestly probably the coolest thing.
Yeah, I regret sometimes. Like I wish I would have stuck to it. Like I wish I could go back and tell my 22-year-old self like keep applying.
Oh, and
you know what I mean.
So you know, not that
being it longer.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean.
You didn't spend so much time at like Walmart or Kroger or however.
Yeah, like I wish I could go back and redo that part. But
right.
It is what it is.
I hear you.
I try not to like get caught up in that either.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we're here now. Also, I'm sure I try not to get caught up in the past, too much, and
man,
we're all here. Everything works out for a reason. So, yeah. But, well, man, I don't want to keep you too much longer. I know you got a wife and kid to get home to.
Oh, you're good, man.
I did have a couple more questions.
Kids sleeping and the wife's gonna be asleep when I get home, so I'm hopping on Xbox.
Right on. What are you playing these days on Xbox?
You're gonna judge me when I say it. Right now, I'm in a NASCAR league.
Are you really?
Yeah.
NASCAR.
Like I bought a wheel and everything.
That's incredible. Are you? How are you doing?
We start tonight, so I'll let you know.
Don't know yet.
Yeah, my race is at 10:30.
Oh shit. Okay, we gotta get you home. We gotta get you prepared for.
I'm good. I'm good, man. As long as I'm home by 10:15, I'm good.
What NASCAR is it? NASCAR like 2025 or?
Yeah, 2025 because they've gone like.
Didn't even know they were up to that.
They've gone. That's because they went years without making one.
That's what I thought. Because I remember
Have you ever heard of iRacing?
What's up?
iRacing. It's like a big racing game for PC. It's not only NASCAR, but it's a PC based game. Like no matter what track they go to, they like laser scan and everything. Like there's.
Really? It sounds familiar.
Yeah. But I mean that was always the big thing. But I could never afford a PC, or I didn't want to invest in a PC, and then
it was all
stuff like that. But iRacing ended up putting out a console game. So
okay, nice.
So it's pretty legit. I enjoy it.
Nice. That's
and I go back and forth with like Battlefield, new Battlefield. That's pretty cool. Madden.
Okay, I was gonna say I know you're
Fortnite.
Yeah. I can't play the shooters and stuff these days. I'm too bad at them. I can't. It's not relaxing or fun to me.
I can only play like Battlefield and Call of Duty for like 15 minutes.
Can you? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I get sick to my stomach. I get motion sick. I'm like, I can't
you
do
get
it.
motion sickness.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like the camera. I can't do it. I have to see my person.
I thought you get so mad you get sick to your stomach, like me.
No, that's
I'm
what,
like,
that's why I like shooting games, but that's the reason I play Fortnite so much is because I can see my person, so I don't get sick to my stomach.
I see. That helps with motion sickness. Okay.
Yeah, it's not so much the Fortnite the game.
Yeah, I see.
But
it's just the only one you can do.
Yeah.
It's not okay. That makes sense. But well, cool. Let's see.
What you got?
I had questions about your podcast. So this is a podcast. You actually were kind of the reason. You were one of the reasons I started this because you had a podcast that I was aware of, and like honestly, I was like, oh well, people like normal people can have podcasts. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is fun.
Yeah.
It kind of like opened a door for me of like looking into it and start of like for real. You were kind of the genesis of this.
Sweet, man.
I mean, what,
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago, I feel like whenever I had this idea, whenever I like first met you, and you
I remember you talking about it for a while,
Yeah.
and then one day you just did it. I was
I
like,
finally did it eventually.
Yeah,
I had to get in the right headspace and had I had to get,
I get it.
my shit together here, but
oh yeah,
yeah. So anyway, your podcast, the Take One podcast.
yeah.
So that's a podcast. It's about movies, right? And,
Yeah, it's about movies, TV show, pop culture, stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
But basically TV shows and movies.
okay. How did that? How did it get started?
I used to believe it or not, I used to write articles for like this. It wasn't Netflix, but it was like a Netflix owned company.
Okay.
That I would put articles out about, and I don't know. I enjoyed it a lot. Just talking about movies and putting my thoughts out there. And I was like, I'm kind of tired of writing.
Okay.
Like I don't want to write no more. I was like, what if I just talk about
Just
it?
talk about movies. Yeah.
So I started the podcast that way.
It's kind of like doing. Were you kind of like doing reviews of movies? and things
Yeah,
like that?
pretty much.
Okay.
And I would do like rankings, like top 10 horror movies of the 80s, or top 10 action movies of the 80s, or I don't know, ranking the Batman series, stuff like that.
Stuff like that. Fun stuff. That's cool.
Yeah,
How many episodes did you put out?
So
This was like 3 or 4 3 years ago, I guess, at this point.
like 2 years ago, 2 or 3
Okay.
years ago. Yeah, you're right. I don't know, maybe 50, 55.
That's a good run. That's a lot.
Yeah, maybe more. Like, and then I got heavily into putting it on YouTube as well.
Did you really? Okay.
Yeah, like halfway into it, I would just video record my podcast.
I was going to ask if you had video too.
Yes, I would do. Obviously, I started out with just audio, but then I would do. It's called StreamYards.
Okay.
So like I would do podcasts with like friends, and basically they would set up their webcam.
Yeah.
And you can like control like what the background looks like, your lower third.
It's called StreamYards?
Yeah, it's called StreamYards,
Okay.
and like you can get them to join virtually. And what I loved about that also was I could take the video and I would just edit it in like iMovie or some.
Yeah.
And I would just put it in there. But also once you finish the episode, you can download just the audio only. So I would download that file, I would put it into Audacity and export it as an MP3 and put it on.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
You're going to have to, if you don't mind, text me the name of that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'll forget it.
No, I will. I mean,
I
the only sucky thing is you got to pay it's like $25 a month.
Well, that changes things, but still send it to
Yeah, I mean, but again, if you want to get into putting it like on YouTube, I would definitely say it's pretty cool.
I was thinking too. I mean, I just have like this is an interview podcast, and I'm sort of running out of people to interview. But I have like friends that live all over the country.
It's a great way. It's a great way to do it.
Yeah, I don't want to fly to Missouri or Colorado or wherever.
As long as they have a webcam, you got a webcam.
Nice.
I mean, it's $25 a month, but you get the audio portion.
Yeah, like
and you get to save the video.
Downloading the MP3 would help a lot. It's
Yeah.
But okay, cool. Did you mention earlier about like future plans, maybe bringing it back, thinking about it one day? Any thoughts about that?
Yeah, I mean,
you got a lot going on. It's
I took like a year and a half off just because like I was going through, an engagement, wedding, and then I thought about doing it this year, but then we got pregnant,
right?
And then the new job, the academy. So this year, it was not in the cards for this year, but now that life has kind of died down some, I'm home a lot more. I don't know. It's just something that I just enjoy talking to people.
Yeah.
And it's just
Pretty
something.
good at it as
Yeah, you too, man.
Thanks.
And it's just something that I thought about, possibly bringing back.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed like the editing portion. It's just because again, you're putting things together that you created,
Absolutely.
or you and somebody else, depending, your guests. So yeah, I'm thinking about bringing it back.
Nice. I like that. I hope you do. I'm going to listen to some old episodes definitely, and
Appreciate it, man.
I will say too, the thing about editing, I really enjoyed that as well. Because with this podcast too, I get to go back and re-listen to like our conversations and say I'll probably edit this in like a week or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll have completely forgotten what we talked about, and so
of
I'll just get to re-listen to this, and I'll be like, oh shit, yeah. So
Hell yeah.
like I really enjoy that about this. Too.
It's definitely. I don't know. It's cool. It's cool to do. I'm glad you're doing it.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, that's been one of my favorite parts about this. Is just kind of like, I don't know, like reconnecting with people.
Oh yeah, and everybody's different,
Getting
and
to know people a little better, and so it's cool. But yeah, man. Well, I did want to bring one more thing up, and then I'll let you go home.
You can bring up anything.
So maybe, I guess probably around this time last year, I think you and I had talked about doing some paranormal investigating.
Yeah.
Right? We actually did go to Williamsburg, Virginia, and
we did.
we had some. You had all the technology and had all the know-how and all that stuff. I don't remember. Do you want to like talk about
I mean,
how you got into that, or like what your kind of interest in?
I've always been into horror.
Okay.
Like horror movies and stuff like that. And again, this is where kind of like I love like visiting filming locations
and history too.
I was gonna say that's where the history part comes in too. I think I don't want to say most of it, but a lot of it has to do with the history part. And one, I don't know, I kind of like being scared.
Yeah, same.
Like I like again
too.
Goes back to the adrenaline rush, right?
Yep.
So
I'm the same way.
yeah, me and my wife, we took a trip to
Salem, right?
Yeah, it was on that trip, but we went to the real Conjuring house. So not the one where they shot the movie, but the one where the events happened. And I don't know how much of it is real or if they ever set up anything, but we got a lot of activity in there, and I just thought it was.
That's right.
Thought it was really cool.
Yeah,
I was like,
you were doing like EVP, electronic voice phenomenon?
Yeah. So so we were at the Conjuring house, and Jacqueline was actually listening to this radio, and you're listening to static.
That's what it is. Yeah. I don't know how I remembered that.
But
sort of.
they'll say stuff through that. And when she was listening to it, like she had the headphones on and she was just blurting out everything that it was saying.
And
some of it,
in the room were like asking questions.
Yeah. And some of it didn't make sense, but then something happened and I forgot if a question was asked or something, but they said Michael. They said my name.
To Jacqueline, your wife. Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's wild.
That is wild.
But yeah, so I just bought some of the equipment and I was like, I wonder if Tyler would be into this. I don't even know how we started talking about it.
I think I'm just generally a spooky dude, and I think I like, people know I like horror movies and ghosts and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then I was like, dude, let's go to Williamsburg.
Yeah.
And we did, and
I don't know if you remember, but we had a similar so we were doing the same thing with I had the headphones on and you were asking questions.
Yeah.
And we'd actually gone to Yorktown, which was near Williamsburg. So in Yorktown, I can't remember the name of the bridge, but there's this bridge. It's like an
I forgot the name of it.
Man, I should have looked it up before this.
It's okay.
I'll look it up after, and I'll just post the name in the video or whatever. But anyway, we went to this Yorktown, this bridge, this overlook or whatever it was, and me and Mike were in his car. He was driving, and we had this device where I had the headphones on, and he was asking questions, and it was basically like kind of scanning through, I guess, radio frequencies.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so we're driving. We come to the bridge, and we put the car, I think, in park, and Mike was asking a bunch of questions, and then he turned off his headlights, I believe.
Yeah.
And as soon as he turned his headlights off, I heard like the words light. I believe it was.
It was light.
Yeah, light.
I remember now.
As soon as he turned his headlights off, it was crazy. And then I think I also heard something earlier in the night. Similar thing. We heard like we went to a grave, and I heard like Jesus or something like that. But who knows? Anyway,
that was fun though. I enjoyed that. We gotta do it again.
I'd be down. We should check out Jamestown maybe.
Yeah, we should. That'd be cool.
There you go.
That'd be cool.
Cool, man. Well, that I guess is enough ghost stories and fire stories and all that. I really appreciate you. I think I'm going to wrap it up and
Yeah, man.
probably get on to bed. I'm exhausted. Like I said, I got like 2 hours of sleep last night. But again, I'm going to wrap it up. I really appreciate you coming on the show. Thank you so much for your time.
Man. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah,
It was,
and thank you also for what you do too. Being,
Thanks, man.
not to like brown nose too much. But
no, you go, man.
Being a firefighter is no joke. So thank you for doing it. And also in a place where like Prince George, for real, people I know and love and care about out there. So
yeah, for sure, man.
On the off chance you ever have to save one of them, thank you.
But never have.
I hope you never have to too. But if you do, thanks. But yeah, man. So this has been the another episode of the Work Friends podcast. Thank you, Mike, again for coming on the show, and thank you all for listening. Be sure to check out our sponsors, BetterHelp. I can't remember the link, but I'll put it on the in the video. And yeah, check us out, Work Friends Podcast on Instagram, on Facebook, on all those other social media platforms that nobody uses anymore. But I'm old and refuse to use TikTok, so not happening. But anyway, thanks for listening. Bye.